is Dig the Good Life, and I'm Hope, and here we talk about homemaking, homeschooling, and motherhood. And today I have a big library book haul for you. So I think library book hauls are really fun to share and to watch because I think they give, well for me, they give me ideas that I can write down and remember to look for at our own library, books to check out. And I think it's a great way to encourage each other to use our libraries. In our Amazon instant gratification days, it's really easy to just order a book and have it there in a day or two. And that's awesome too sometimes, but it's also great to utilize the free resource, which is all of our wonderful libraries. I feel like one of the great things, especially for homeschoolers, about the library is that you can check out books and see if you like them and if they're worthwhile for you to actually purchase for your own home library. The first book is this one called Leading Little Ones to God, and I saw this recommended somewhere. I don't know if it was an Instagram account way back in my Instagram days or where, but this is an old book. I think it was published, let's see, 62 it was originally published and then revised in 81. So this looks really good. I really, I think would like to use this for the first few months anyway of our new school year back. I will tuck this into our morning basket. Well, I'm doing what I just mentioned. I'm checking it out and seeing if I like it. If I really, really like it and I want to do read most of or all of these chapters to the kids, then I will go ahead and purchase my own copy. But it's nice to be able to get a look at it. I should preface all my book hauls, library book hauls, by saying I've not read this book or any of the other books. Mostly, some of them I have, but for the most part, this is not like a book recommendation or a book endorsement video. So sometimes we're surprised, aren't we, by books. We think they'll be a certain way and we get into them and we're like, oh, I wouldn't expect that to be in there, or that doesn't really align with how I feel about things. So we just take it back. So I just, should say that this is not a, I've read all these books and they're all fantastic and I recommend all of them. This is just, these are the books that caught my attention and my kids' attention, and we grabbed them and we take them home and we see what we think. So, Leading Little Ones to God by Marion M. Schooland. The next one I got was, just a classic, the What Your Grader Needs to Know, second grader for my daughter. These are kind of neat to look through and just kind of get an idea of things that you can be talking about during that school year. There's a lot of good, like, historical stories and grammar and things like that it's kind of nice to get the reminder. This is in no means like I don't at all feel like my second grader will need to know everything in this book. No. It's just kind of a guide I can loosely use. And then we have a child's anthology of poetry. These are just some classic poems. I don't even know all who is in here. I know there's some Carl Sandburg, Joyce Kilmer. We'll flip through there and I'll read some of these to the kids. Okay, now for some picture books. Most of these are going to be picture books. We got this kind of retold version of Heidi. We really like the Heidi story. We're listening to a Heidi audiobook right now in the car when we drive around. We got a picture book about Alaska. The kids are really interested in moose and all things Alaska because we watch a YouTube channel called Simple Living Alaska. And it's a couple who have moved to Alaska and are living kind of a simple off-grid lifestyle, and they fish and they cook and they garden, and the kids really love their YouTube videos, so they're very interested in Alaska. Plant, sow, make, and grow. Mud-tastic activities for budding gardeners. This one just looked really cute. it's hard for me to pass up this type of illustration. I love all things gardening. There's compost and all kinds of things in there. How does my garden grow? This one we've had before. It is absolutely beautifully illustrated. I love the illustrations in this one. So pretty. I should share that we are, each month I kind of do a theme. This month, June, we are doing farms and gardens, so that's why a lot of our books are focused on that. Here we have Ordinary Extraordinary Jane Austen. Home Place by Anne Shelby. This just looks darling. What can I say? Precious, adorable illustrations. I love this style of book. And then we have a collection of 3 of these Katie books. Katie and the Spanish Princess. These are art and travel books. These 2 are art. This obviously is Van Gogh, Starry Night. Ducks on the Road, A Counting Adventure. The reason that I grabbed this was, again, because of the illustrations. Oh, the colors are just to die for. I love the colors in these. How pretty. But my little guy, he's 3.5. He will enjoy reading that one with me. Then we have the Blue Hill Meadows. Cute little kind of short story, little chapter book. Sweet illustrations. And then we have a photographic story of the life of Helen Keller. Pretty cool. DK photo book. I always like those. And then the last one is, we're actually reading it, we're in the middle of reading it right now, Old Town in the Green Groves, Laura Ingalls Wilder's Lost Little House Years. So this was written by Cynthia Rylant. Actually, this was also written by Cynthia Rylant. I'm on kind of a Cynthia Rylant kick. But in between the original series Little House books, in between On the Banks of Plum Creek and By the Shores of Silver Lake, apparently there's like a few missing years there where Laura didn't write about those years. And so this book, they've used some compiled notes and journaling and stuff of Laura Ingalls Wilder, and that she wrote this novel to kind of go in between those books. So my daughter is an absolute Laura Ingalls Wilder aficionado. She's obsessed with the books. We've read them multiple times over, so we're both excited to read this one. Okay, so that's my library haul for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe got some good ideas of things to look for. Let me know what you're reading in your homeschool this week down in the comments, and please hit that thumbs up button if you liked this video, and please subscribe to my channel to see more homeschooling, homemaking, and mothering content, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!